let's just hit record and see how it goes.
Well, that's ballsy of you, just getting right into it. I like how dangerously you're living, sister.
Okay.
That's great. Hi, guys. I'm Krista, and this is my big sister, Stacey. And this is Sister's Social Call.
We are two sisters talking about everything that sisters talk about. Welcome to our lives. Well, hey, sissy.
Hey, sis. How's it going?
It's great. How are you?
Well, not too bad. I don't know if I'm like battling a head cold or it's like what's happening, but the last couple nights I've had like this dull little headache. So,
Are you drinking enough water?
yes, I even drank my electrolyte drink today.
Hmm.
I've had water. I'm drinking lemon ginger tea right now.
Okay, so you're not dehydrated.
Like liquids are steadily flowing.
Well, sis, we have some big news to celebrate today.
Whoa, do we ever?
Today, Spotify released their Spotify Wrap 2025 list, which allows subscribers to Spotify see who they listen to the most. And so we've been seeing lots of musical posts of what did people listen to, but there's also in their podcast. And it started off this morning with one of our listeners, Shelby, tagging us in her Spotify Wrapped result that we were her number one podcast that she listened to, which blew my mind away.
Well, she's pumped up about it. She stopped me on the street not that long ago, yelling out her window, "Guest!"
Oh, thank you so much, Shelby. That's awesome.
Yeah, really sweet of you.
And then I decided to take a peek in our Spotify creator account and see what the results were there about our listening. I thought it was wild that one person that we were their number one podcast they listened to, but we were 81 people's number one podcast that they listened to in 2025, which
That's amazing.
I have no words. Like it's mind boggling. And even on top of that, sis, and I sent you the pictures, but we were 132 people's top 5 shows and 156 top 10 shows. So
Yeah, I saw that. We also had another person reach out to us who's an avid listener, Jennifer. She had shared us in her story as well. That we were her number one podcast too. So thank you so much to all of you for sharing that with us. Of course, that means a lot to us, even the fact that you let us know that, because that's why we do the podcast. We do it for you guys. And I mean, of course, for us, but it makes it a lot of fun. And so we're super thankful for that. And for all you guys for listening and sharing our episodes and getting your family to listen to us. And really, yeah, you guys are blowing our minds, actually. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome.
did you see how many minutes Jennifer has listened to us?
Yeah, like 1,600 or something. Like
Yes.
16. Yeah, that's huge.
I don't even think our total number of our podcasts, all 47 episodes to recording date today, total 1,600 minutes.
Well, it'd be close because if they're 30 minutes times 3 fours or 12.
I did the math. It was 1,410.
Well, it's not that far off.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Jen, for sharing making your mom and your partner also to listen to us to really bolster your listening minutes.
Yeah, that is amazing. It's just so cool. And I haven't even looked on Apple to see if there's some kind of information like that on Apple, which would be interesting to know as well. But anyways, that was some really amazing news for us today. That was awesome.
It truly was. So last week's episode was big feelings around Christmas. And obviously it was a pretty emotional episode for me.
There was some F-bombs thrown out by my sister. That's how intense it got.
Yeah. So if you haven't listened, you might want to go listen. But it has resonated with our family members this episode. We've had 2 family members reach out to us and talk to us about Christmas. So, well, one was our Auntie Karen, which I didn't like. I half joked, but I'm not really joking when I said I didn't even know if she knew what a podcast was. But she did, and she said she has listened to our podcast, so that was a pleasant surprise. So thank you, Auntie Karen, for listening to our podcast. And she shared some of her Christmas memories with us, and she's also got some interesting money memories from childhood. And then my dad reached out to me last night to talk about the episode. He reached out just to say he has the same feelings as me and he could really understand. So thank you, Dad, for reaching out and talking to me about some stuff that's pretty heavy. It's interesting how this podcast opens up all types of conversations with our family members now.
Well, it's not even just family members. Like, it's a gauntlet of conversations in the hair salon too. I guess there's a lot. This is definitely opening up and being raw and real and just being authentic. It opens up that safety for other people to do the same with you or with us. And, I already have that in the hair salon a lot. However, I just can think back to being stopped on the street a couple weekends ago by somebody who lives in my neighborhood, but they stopped me and they were like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so inspired by your guys' podcast." Like, just she couldn't say enough good things about it. She's like, I feel like I know you guys so deeply, even though I know her because we've been on a board together out here. She lives close to me, so we walk by each other often. She's an artsy fartsy person too, so we have lots in common. Anyways, she just even in that conversation, just right away, like we were just having this like instantaneously like in-depth conversation, right? Like
Yeah.
about personal things. It's just like that is pretty awesome. Like people just feel safe that they can come to us and talk to us about things because we are being authentic and open and real and not censoring our realness. So yeah, it's amazing. It's totally opened up a lot of interesting conversations with our family, but it also has even for you and I, it's our conversations I think have gone so much deeper in the last year of doing these podcasts than ever. I think maybe it started pre-podcast when you were going through your friend stuff there, but really things have definitely we've it's just really opened up a lot of really great, deep, meaningful conversations, which is pretty special to be able to have that with our family and with each other. And yeah, so we're pretty lucky.
I would agree that we talked all the time. But yes, this definitely has led to some pretty deep conversations that we've never ever had.
Yeah, and we're learning a lot about each other. Even though we think we know a lot about each other, we are really learning in a deep, deep way about each other. So yeah, it's pretty great. But it's nice for people to reach out and to be able to resonate with what we have going on in our lives and to be able to say like, "Hey, you're not alone in how you're feeling. Like I feel the same way too," or whatever else, and that's important. And our podcast is good. I think I kind of just wanted to, I listen to the podcast. I don't edit it. I'm pretty easy peasy with whatever gets put out there, so I don't need to worry about anything. I'm good with whatever. But so I don't really usually listen to the podcast until it comes out. So I wait. It's like a surprise for me. I mean, of course, I recorded it, but I never know exactly what's going to be said and not said. But anyway, so we had this podcast last week and we're talking deeply about like Christmas feelings. And I just wanted to say, like, in that podcast, and I think it came out that way, but it's like the way that I was responding to the question, like how I felt about Christmas was truly about how I feel. And I didn't want to discredit your feelings, especially, but also to our listeners. I hope it didn't seem that way where I'm not empathetic to how people feel about Christmas and how their feelings can be the opposite of how I deal with Christmas. But that was just like my own personal, like, this is how I feel about Christmas. And when I said that's in the past and I don't continue to live there, that's just my personal, way of, living in this moment. And I said that in the podcast, and I just really wanted people to know that I do understand your feelings. I have felt that myself in the past. So I don't ever want it to seem like I was harsh to anybody that might have been listening. I totally get that it's not an easy time for anybody. I was just speaking about myself and how I get through the Christmas and how I'm dealing with Christmas at this point in my life. But
Yeah, well, thanks for sharing that reflection, sis. It clarifies if there was any doubt in anybody's mind, but I don't think there was no
I
doubt in
don't
my
think so
mind.
either. But I was like, you know, I was speaking purely for myself. It's an extremely emotional time in the hair salon right now. Good. There's a lot of greatness, lots of happiness, lots of it's super exciting. Our community does amazing things, but and there's also a lot of hard times. And
Mhm,
in our community, I mean, we're doing that kind of our donation right now and stuff like that. Like there is a lot of there's just a lot going on at this time of the year, so it's not lost on me.
mhm. Well, last
So,
week, like, we had a heavy conversation, so we thought we would lighten her up this week with a little bit of would you rather.
like, would you rather this or that? So, just something fun, a little light and airy, and something funny. Would you rather have to share a bathroom again, like when we were kids, or share a closet?
Easy peasy. Definitely share a closet. I don't need to be pooping and bathing where you are anymore. But I would share a closet with you. What would you do? Like, I'll ask you a different question, but would you rather have a share a bathroom or a closet?
Closet? I don't love sharing a bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like over that at this age. And you
Yeah.
know, this is TMI, but I hate even going to public bathrooms, but have to periodically. So,
Oh,
um,
yeah, that's not something you can do. I'm free for all. Like, when this girl's gotta go, I gotta go. In fact, this is hilarious. This is how this conversation comes up. So, this lady stops me on the street the other day. We're having this chat about the podcast, yada, yada. And I'm talking about doing this 1,000-kilometer challenge, which I'll have to tell you guys all about as well. You guys can hop on the wagon with me, with us. But, anyways, and so I somehow in this conversation, I literally get on this topic and it's like, "Oh, haha," like, she was talking about walking and something about the bathroom, and I said, like, I literally load my pockets with toilet paper or paper towel or Kleenex because I have one time been so far out on the path and had to, like, number 2 on the path, like or I was off the path, but I was not prepared with my pocket of Kleenex at that time. I was like literally looking for leaves. So I have no problems doing the bathroom anywhere. Like I'm just like, whatever. Gotta go, I gotta go. Stacy, not so much the same.
no, definitely not. Okay. Would you rather laugh uncontrollably at a funeral or cry uncontrollably at a wedding?
Oh my gosh. I think the wedding one. I think I'd rather because I got to tell you guys a quick little story. When I was young, I don't know, probably in high school, my friend Megan, who I reconnected with over this past year, that's in Taiwan, her and I get asked to do an intro at the YMCA. They're having a guy come in and do a talk. He was hit by a drunk driver and became a paraplegic. So they asked us if we would introduce this gentleman. And this is such a serious, deep, sad conversation. This is real, right? Like somebody's coming up there to share this experience. And me and my friend get up to do the intro and we cannot stop laughing. We could not get our shit together. And I was mortified because I couldn't even get the intro. Like it was so crazy. And so I felt like it was almost a funeral. Like the guy did live, but and I could not get it. We could not get it together. And so we're up there giggling. There's a spotlight on us. There's like a couple hundred kids in this gym at the YMCA. And I think it would have been way better to be bawling my eyes out at a wedding than that.
Yeah, I don't remember you guys laughing hysterically. So I think you
Do you
can
remember
probably.
being at that?
Yep, I do.
And you
But I
don't
don't
re
remember you
okay,
guys.
that's amazing. So, obviously, his portion far over superseded our intro.
Does Megs remember laughing
I don't
hysterically?
know, but I never asked her yet because that didn't cross my mind until this question. I forgot to ask her the last time I talked to her. I just talked to her a few weeks ago, but yeah, we could not stop. Knowing us, we probably, like, smoked a doob before we did it, so even worse. I can't remember, I'll have to ask her about it, but anyway, so what about you?
I think I would rather cry uncontrollably at a wedding too, because like those could be happy tears.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Yeah, I think and I mean, I have probably cried pretty decently at somebody's wedding before. My own. Seriously, I'll never forget this, oh gosh, I'm really putting it all out there today, but my dad, before he walked me down the aisle, he said to me, "You don't have to do this if you don't want to." And then I just started bawling my eyes out.
wow, our parents sometimes say the damnedest things at the Least opportune times.
Yeah, it was something along those lines. I was like, "Are you sure you
Oh,
wanna do this? Or you don't have to if you don't want" it was something, but anyways, and then I was bawling, so it's like, those weren't happy tears.
whew,
So I'm not
all
lying
right.
when I said I was bawling at my own wedding.
Good thing we
Oh,
have a good
shit.
laugh about it now.
Yeah, for sure. Where are we at here? Would you rather accidentally text dad or your boss something embarrassing?
Well, like I need a little bit a better example than something embarrassing because there's a wide range of things embarrassing. Like I fall all the time, that's embarrassing.
Okay. Okay, would you rather text your dad or your boss, like, something about them? So, like, say you were meaning to text me, but you
Oh,
about dad, but you accidentally text dad. Or say you were meaning to text your coworker about your boss, but you accidentally text your boss. Who would you rather do that with? Like, something that was not positive, like maybe a rant or something.
yeah. Shit.
You're really thinking on this one.
Well, because yeah, I think it would probably be dad because I think I can smooth that over with my dad probably, and we're gonna carry on with life. Boss would be a little bit more need to be a little bit more tactful about. That's why I don't like writing too many things down when it's work related in a text message or an instant message
Yeah,
or an email. I prefer when I need to have a gossipy moment with my colleagues that it's an instant, like that we are doing it like face to face,
yeah,
not written down. But like I have nothing to gossip about my bosses because I've told you guys how much I love my job. So there's nothing that I could say negative because it's so good. So I guess
yeah.
dad. Sorry, dad, you might get an inadvertent rude text one day. Okay, this one is an interesting question. Would you rather wear matching outfits every day for a year or never be allowed to coordinate colors again? Like, what does it mean by wear matching outfits? Is it to somebody else? Or like
I
coordinate
think
color?
to each other. Like, would you rather wear matching outfits with me every day for a year or never be allowed to coordinate like a color schemed outfit?
It'd be fucking hilarious to coordinate outfits every day with you.
That would be funny. Should we try it
I think we should just try a day. I don't even think we have anything that matches.
once a week?
Oh God, that'd be so funny. Anyways,
Once
I'm
a week
answering
we
your
can post
question.
our what? Okay, okay. Sorry.
So you or would you never be allowed to coordinate colors again? I think colors are pretty freewheeling. I don't know about you, but this
Yeah,
was
me
your
too.
question, so sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of iffy to be honest. I should have redone it. Okay. Would you rather have me do your hair for a week or let me pick your outfits for a month?
Well, that's so easy. I would let you do my hair
Obviously,
every
that's what
day.
I do every day.
Yeah. I
That's
can't
that's
wait
my
till I
thing.
come home and Chrissy will curl my hair and I can leave it curled for like 4 days while I'm in Regina. Be great.
Oh, that's what you think is going down?
Well, maybe. Like before we leave brunch, they can just throw some curls in my hair for Christmas dinner.
Wow, that is I want you guys to all hear that. My sister expects me to curl her hair at family brunch after I haven't seen her in about a month. The things sisters expect. I'll be sure to bring my best curling iron to Christmas, sissy.
Perfect. That's great. Thank you.
That's love.
That is
And
love.
I'm only doing that because I hurt your feelings last week. Okay, well,
Okay.
I have to be honest. I wouldn't want you to do my hair or pick my outfits. I like your outfits, but we don't wear the same outfits.
We do
Although
not.
maybe you would pick out an outfit for me. Like you would pick out an outfit with me in mind, not necessarily just your outfits.
Chrissy and I dress very differently. I seem to be able to pick you out good things from the thrift store.
Yeah, you do actually. Actually, yeah, I'd like you to pick out my outfits because you do that. And even like when we were thrift shopping together, I think in Red Deer,
Mm-hmm.
you were like, "How about this? And how about this?" And I was thinking, God, I never know what to pick my sister out of this. Like even sometimes when I go thrifting, I'm like, I have no idea what you would want. I always think about you, but you're way better at that than me. So yeah, you could pick my outfits out.
I've spent a fair amount of my life selling clothing to people.
That's true. You have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, would you rather be stuck in a car with me singing 90s hits for 6 hours or watch me parallel park for 10 minutes?
I would 100% want to watch you parallel park for 10 minutes straight because I know that that is not your jam and I think it would be funny cuz you don't I had to parallel park when we went to the German club thing, and you straight up were like, "I would never parallel park with you 2 in the vehicle with me because I would feel so much pressure." So I think it would
Yeah.
be awesome to watch you try to parallel park for 10 whole minutes.
Well, hopefully it would only be like one and done, and then it'd not be quite 10 minutes. I used to be an amazing parallel parker when I lived on Halifax Street in Regina because we had no driveway. So I had to parallel park on the street all the time. And I was very good at parallel parking when the curb was on my right side, better than my left side.
What about
All
you?
right.
Would you rather listen to me sing or parallel park?
Oh, I'd listen to you sing. I would join with you for the 6 hours in the car anytime. We
Perfect.
already sing 90s always together.
This is true. We do indeed. Okay, would you rather I read your diary from high school out loud or your old Facebook posts?
Well, I didn't write a journal in high school. So, and my Facebook posts, there's nothing scandalous in them. So go hard on the Facebook posts.
I wouldn't want you to do either of mine. It is like some of my memories come up on Facebook and I just think, wow. And my high school diaries, it's like, dear diary, today I have a crush on this boy. Like it would be so dumb, I'm sure. It's like I can't even remember, but I wasn't a great
Um,
diary journal or a journal writer in high school either. I'd do it like a few days and then I wouldn't. And so
anyhow. Yeah. Okay. Would you rather trade wardrobes with your teenage self or hairstyles with mom in the 80s?
oh, this one's tough. Neither are good. I
Mhm.
I don't know. But for fun, I think maybe like if I went to my teenage self, it was kind of like grunge days, and I was,
Oh boy.
wearing my brother's clothes and stuff like that. And I don't really want to go back there because I'm past that point in my life. But I wouldn't mind trying out maybe one of Mom's hairdos. Like she had pretty curly hair, so I'd give it a
Well,
whirl.
iteration of mom's hair? Like
Huh?
when she had a little bit longer or when because I remember mom always having short hair in the 80s.
Well, yeah, and I kind of like she looked so beautiful with that hair. Like she looked great with short hair.
Well, she still has short hair.
Yeah, she still looks great with short hair. Like, long hair is no
Yeah.
bueno for her.
Yeah, no. And she
So
did
but
have
she
that
had
phase
long
where
hair,
she
but when she had long hair, it was just, like, so big and bushy and curly and crazy, and
Mhm.
she didn't know how to style it properly. So it was like she'd put in a clip and she'd have these big bangs but that was in the '90s. So in the '80s, she had good hair.
Yeah. She didn't have
I
big
don't think I'd look as good as she
body hair.
did because I got this really square jawline that, like, if I wear short hair, I'm just all jaw. That I realized as I've gotten older. Like, I've just got such a pronounced jawline.
Mm,
So when my hair's short, like, it's just all cheeks and jaw. Like, my cheeks and my jaw are bigger than my head, you know? Like, I really to soften that, like, this jawline it's very square and it just looks pretty harsh, I think. Anyway,
mm.
but I would try mom's hair out in the '80s, like, yeah, I've already been through my teenage clothes, whatever wardrobe, so I would try mom's hair out just for something new. What about
Alright.
you?
When wide leg pants came back in, I was so excited to find a pair of wide leg
Yeah.
corduroy Levi's, and so I guess I tiptoed back into my high school wardrobe days a couple years ago when I bought those.
Do you still have them?
I sure do, and I've worn them a couple times, and I plan to wear them over the Christmas holidays.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you should see if there's ever a pair that I should have in your in your thrift days.
Yeah, I'll keep my eyes open. Those I actually had to buy at the Levi's store.
Oh yeah.
And so I like wearing a band T-shirt every now and then.
Yeah.
So a little bit of my wardrobe, and I've had very short hair. Like mom's hair was very short in the 80s, and I've
Yeah.
had that hairdo. I think this like my hair at where it's the length right now is probably my best length.
I like it too. It looks good.
Like I think when it's like just a long bob is the best for me. Also the
Yeah,
most manageable.
for sure. Would you rather have an unlimited spa membership or unlimited travel budget?
Okay. So this to me is the hardest question on the entire would you rather question list that we have.
Oh yeah, because you love it both.
I love them both so much because I love hydrotherapy spas. They're so good and I love to travel. So my compromise was I would like an unlimited travel budget and then I would just go to the spa. with that unlimited travel budget. That's the loophole.
Yeah. I think I'd probably be on the same program as you. Like, I'm not a diehard traveler, not the same as you are, but I'm also I kind of work in the spa kind of setting, like in the hair salon. So it's like I don't want to spend all my time there, but when I go to Thailand, you guys, in February, I plan to spend a bit of every day that I have time to at some kind of a spa, getting some kind of a scalp massage, neck massage, shoulder massage. I don't know. I'm coming back new and improved because I plan to spend a lot of my time doing self-care.
I half joked with Chrissy last night about happy endings. Would you like a happy ending?
And I said, I'll probably need one by that time.
Yeah. I think we have time for one more, and then we got to get onto our peaks, pits, and plans. Would you rather be stuck wearing Crocs forever or have bangs again?
Oh, perhaps neither one. Wah! I hate Crocs. Hate them. Okay, I would do bangs if they were longer bangs, but nothing blunt, short, nothing. You? Bangs or Crocs?
I was about to say bangs without thinking, but then I know how much work they are. Yeah, still bangs. I hate Crocs too. They're terrible.
Oh, I'm such a croc. I'm like so against the Crocs. Ugh. Okay, well, do we have time for one more?
Okay, you pick that one then.
Okay, would you rather never do laundry again or never cook again?
I think it would be laundry because I actually love cooking. If that question was, would I rather like laundry or grocery shopping? Actually, no, not even grocery shopping. Meal planning. I would say meal planning if that was my option. Because I love cooking, but I hate the meal planning. I hate the decision-making process of what I'm going to cook.
Fair enough. Well,
all right.
That was kind of fun. A little light and airy on the after our last podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to start us off with the pits, peaks, and plans?
I can. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Pits. I don't really have any, except for Sean and I have been attempting to groom Yo in the springtime. And I'm sure I talked about this on the podcast that.
Yeah, because we talked about how Sean was inconsolable.
Yeah, that's right. So in the springtime, Yo was nicked by the groomer and on her leg. And she's 18 years old, our cat. Like old ladies, we have loose skin. So
thin skin.
It took thin skin, yeah. And anyhow, poor Yo, she had a hard time walking for a little bit while she was healing up, but she has come back with a vengeance. But Sean really loves when Yo is long and furry. And he did not want to get her groomed for sure by the groomer that happened with. And our other option was to take her to the vet and sedate her to get her groomed. So we didn't like either of those options. So we have decided that we would do this. So this has been ongoing and very challenging to groom Yo because she has developed mats because it's been since March that we haven't had her groomed. So it's tricky because she can only tolerate us buzzing at her for a little bit. So we're going on to week 2 of grooming Yo. So that's a little bit of a pit. But she is so sassy. Just like she just gets like this weird energy when she's groomed and like she's a little lion and it's pretty funny and she's got a big meow right now. Anyways, so Yoshmo, that was my only pit. Peaks. So many. I went to the Christmas market in Cranbrook on Saturday and met a former colleague there and had brunch with her. So that was really lovely. And then I came home after that and I judged the Invermere Light Up Parade floats with my friend Jacinda and her 2 boys. So that was so much fun, a great way to spend a night. And we got to the bike shop and the Glühwein was happening and the apple cider was going down and pizza being served outside. So the vibes were high. It was great. Then Sunday we got up and we drove to Canmore and met our friends Ian and Julie there. And then the 4 of us went to the Banff Christmas market and it was spectacular. 10 out of 10. I feel like it should be on everybody's bucket list items to do at Christmas time. I actually think it was the best trip to Banff I've had in a very long time. Sean and I actually avoid Banff at all costs because it's usually so busy and we don't love that. But the Christmas market, although busy, was amazing Christmas vibes. It was beautiful. They've done a fantastic job decorating the area at the train station. There was little nooks and crannies everywhere where you could take a little picture and selfies Christmas time and fire pits where you can just stay warm or have a nice drink around, and like bars and I mean it's a market, so there was like over 150 vendors or 175 vendors. There were so many. So we bought some non-alcoholic spirits. That was lovely. I bought some shoe cleaning stuff, and yeah, our friends bought some jewelry and spirits, and we bought food. And anyways, it was just fabulous, and it was like so beautiful. So I highly recommend. I forgot to mention this is a pit, but it's also a slight peak. The pit is that Sean had a wipeout on his bike last week on Wednesday. Actually, while Christy and I were recording the podcast, Sean had a pretty hard crash on his bike. And on Thursday, he went to work, and one of Sean's good buddies that's in town here and that he bikes with and is a regular at the bike shop is a doctor. We're very fortunate that way. And he said, come see me in the emergency tomorrow morning. So on Friday morning at 8 a.m. And the doctor referred Sean to a plastic surgeon. And so in Canmore, of all places. So this is like the universe just aligning very well. So Sean had an appointment with the surgeon on Monday morning to find out that yes, in fact, he does need surgery. So that's a pit. But the peak is that he gets it on Friday, and we're really happy with like how quick everything has been, has happened. So that was good. And what's happening, moving on to my plans this weekend, or this week coming up, plans tomorrow night. I have a volunteer recognition dinner I'm going to. Friday night, Friday we have to go to the surgeon in Banff. That's where Sean's surgery is in Banff. So I'm going back. And I'm hoping we'll be back early enough that I can go to our gym's Christmas party that night. I was supposed to help volunteer, help at it that night, but with Sean needing surgery, I don't know if we'll make it back in time. And the rest of the weekend is pretty much just hanging out close to home. This weekend, I'm committed to making the Oreo cookies because I've let it slide the last two, and I keep bringing it up. So this is making me very accountable. This is the weekend it's happening. So that's that. How about you, Sissy?
Okay, well, I don't have any pits. My peaks. Okay, well, we're just going to check in because it's crossing my mind right now. I'm still doing Weight Watchers, you guys. I wanted to touch in with this one because I know that some people were, and I keep forgetting to give you guys the download because I'm in the 2-pound curse. I'm up 2 pounds, down 2 pounds, up 2 pounds, down 2 pounds. So that's been going on for a while. But at this present moment, I'm back down 0.5 of a pound. So I wanted to get that in there because I don't want to forget to give you guys an update on that. But anyway, so my peaks. Oh, I have all the peaks this week. I did the living arrangement class with at West Canada Flower Shop in Regina with my sister-in-law, Lisa, and my mom. That was awesome. Then we went for supper after. It's so nice. It's just so nice to be close to, I don't even want to say it out loud, but it's nice to be close to my family and be able to like do those little things with each other, and just means a lot to me to have that time more than anything in the world. That means so much to me. So that was really nice. And then on Saturday, as I said in my last podcast, or in our last podcast, that Mark and I, we were going to the rodeo and to the Agribition together. And it was awesome. We did good. We nailed it.
Maybe you might want to clarify that choice of words.
What do you mean?
That you nailed
What
it?
did I say? Oh, we did not nail each other. We did not do that. We went as friends, and it was very nice. Like, when you really, truly, like, I love Mark a lot, and I miss him being in my life. I miss us being in each other's lives. So being able to do things with each other and still have each other in each other's lives means a lot to me. And so it was awesome. We had a great time, and yeah, it was nice. We met each other. We have like the spot that we always usually park at, which is at the field house. He was there before me, and then we just met there, and then we walked in together, and then did the barns and did the loading chutes and all that stuff. And then yeah, we just both went to our respective houses at the end, and it was great. But I've definitely had a lot of people, because I tagged them in my post that I was there, and I've had lots of people reach out to me like, oh, what's this all about? So I'm just keeping you guys on your toes. You know what? It's all good. But yeah, no, we're just hanging out, and being able to enjoy that with each other. And it's been awesome. So I'm very thankful for that. And he's invited to our Christmas. Our family was like, please make sure you invite Mark to Christmas. So I absolutely invited him. Whether he comes or not, I'm not sure. We're going to do brunch, and usually he's doing chores all morning. So I'm not sure if that'll line up, but he's definitely welcome to participate in Christmas with us. He is a part of our family and will be regardless of the situation forever. So but
Mhm.
anyways, that was awesome. And then my friend Kelly and we had chocolate making day the next day on Sunday, which was so much fun. We're like, we need to do this every year. It was just like such a chill day. We went for brunch. I brought her a funky little headband that had a Santa Claus hat on it and blinking light bulb Christmas necklace. And I was hoping she would be there before me, but no. So I'm there first, sitting there by myself, just blinking blanking, whatever. I just realized I don't even care anymore. Like, you know what? Maybe one day that would have bothered me, but and I walked in and everybody's totally looking at me and, like, oh, this girl's really decked out. But I was just like, you know what? I am doing it up. Like, I don't even care anymore. It's all good. So, anyways, and then so she came in and I'm like, it's Christmas Day, and it was awesome. So I got her dressed up, and then we were at her house and we made chocolates for like 4 hours or something. It was awesome. And just listening to Christmas carols and visiting, and yeah, it's just so good. Okay. And then, okay, I had every 8 weeks, I go for blood work for my thyroid. And so yesterday I went for my blood work. It is the first time my blood work came back normal in ever, like in years, I think. So that's huge. I can't wait to hear for the specialist to call me. She always calls me with a follow up after she gets all my blood work results back. So I'm pretty pumped because only about 4 months ago, I was like, okay, I was saying to her, maybe it's time to try the radioactive iodine treatment because I just don't know what to do anymore. Like, my thyroid was just not getting better, not getting better. And I was nervous to go up to 3 pills a day because that's how I reacted to begin with. But my body has built up a tolerance to the medication. So when I first had the
Mm.
reaction, it was like that was when they first figured out that I had this overactive thyroid. They just hammered in the meds because it was so high. They put me on 3 pills a day instantly, and my body wasn't used to it. So then I got this allergic reaction where it gave me this like traveling arthritis, is what it's called, medication induced arthritis. And so, of
Mm.
course, it was in my hands and stuff, and I do hair. It was horrific. I would sit with water bottles on my hands. Anyways, so I was nervous, but the specialist was like, you've been taking 2 pills for so long now, or like 2.5, whatever, for so long, like you should be able to roll into 3 and not have an allergic reaction. And so I've been on 3 for 4 months now, and it's normal. Like, I'm in the normal range of everything. So I'm pumped about that because my goal is to put my damn self in remission from Graves' disease, and I'm hopeful that I'm on my way there. Anyway, that was a lot. So on to my plans. Well, T-Sack and I were thinking of going to Singo on Friday, but I actually want to go to Regina and get all my supplies to make my Christmas presents because I home make like canned jalapenos and things like this. I wanna get that done this weekend, so I'm thinking I'm gonna bail on him so I can go to Regina and get all that stuff, because I need to get glass jars and just I need to stop at the fabric store, whatever. There's things I need to do. But anyway, then on Saturday, we're doing the Christmas glass class. Then there's our farmers market out here, like the holiday farmers market is out here on Sunday. So I'm gonna be home for that. And then I'm gonna make Christmas presents on Monday. And I thought my women's group was this past Monday, but no, actually we had a 3 week gap there. So women's group on Monday, and then I got a tooth cleaning on Tuesday. I got lots of shit happening. It's crazy.
It's December.
It's December. Like, who throws in a random dentist appointment in there? Okay, well, that's gonna do it for my peaks, pits, and plans, you guys. That was a lot. This episode we had a lot to say today. So
I don't even know what to call this one, but really it feels like the potpourri episode, that's for sure.
it's just a lot of everything. That's a whole lot of everything. Anyways, you guys, if you have been loving our episodes, please do us a huge favor and share with all the people you love. Because as I said in our last episode, Stacey and I have this goal to get to 4,000 downloads by our 1 year anniversary. And we're well on our way, but we want to make sure we do. So if you're liking the podcast or if you're behind, please catch up and listen to the podcast, share with the people that you love, do all that good stuff. keep sending us all the positive feedback because it really is, and you can send us whatever feedback you want. We're open to anything. And yeah, if you guys want to give us a follow on Instagram, you can find Sister Social Call there. Stacey is on Facebook and LinkedIn, and myself, Krista, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I think that is just going to wrap it up for us.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Love you, Sissy.
Love you too, sis.